If you guys have not seen the title yet, we are doing a MLB. This is the St. Louis Cardinals. This is the 2001 season of the St. Louis Cardinals, and I'm hoping everything is fine on the. Obviously, like the roster should be fine, but this is just a season mode because I didn't want to get it all complicated. Oh my lord. Because of the whole minor league and all that. So we're going to do a season. Now, I don't know how many we're going to do with this. But this is game 1 right now. And we're putting out, I mean, obviously they're going to say they're rookies, but they're not. The only rookie I know of. But other than that, I did not make these rosters. I did redo some of them. I redid some of Matheny's stat contact, not much, and then Mark McGwire. Mark McGwire, let me check what he did in his 2001 season. Now, don't be, Mark McGwire stats. Obviously, I think, yeah, he is 37. But, he did end his career here in St. Louis with us. But in 2001, he had hit 187. With 29 home runs, this is? Okay, yeah, so 29 home runs. So, obviously, that's a lot for hitting 187. With only getting 299 at-bats. But he got 236 at-bats the year before that and hit 305 with 32 home runs. So, I mean, obviously his contact ain't going to be good, but it's all good. We're going to get this game started. We're going to see how it is. First of all, I don't know. Just wanted to try something different for once since this is the end of the year. On MLB 16, the show. So, we live in here,
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh and PNC Park. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a shot of the Cardinals' starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I'm pretty sure everything's on Hall of Fame. Nah, let me go look, because it might not be. No, it's not. Everything needs to be on. Yeah, everything needs to be on Legend. Is that just what? Batting and base running? So pitching, Legend. No, I like. Okay, everything's good now. Okay.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
They got right out in front of this pitch and pulled it sharply right through the hole. Now they get something started early with the leadoff man on base to begin the ballgame.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Albert Pujols will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
This will fly.
Giles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. And it's lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard.
Is on the mound for the season opener on the
I
road.
wish I turning this stuff off.
What
What happened? Always on.
Well, Matty, he's a rookie.
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Steve.
Hello, baseball fans. I'm Eric Karras.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri. Welcome.
All right, here we go. Fans on your drive home, don't forget.
Alrighty. Hope everything's better now. Alright, sorry about that. Had to fix everything. Jason Kendall, catcher. And this shit's wrong. Of course. So, everything's wrong when I start the game. Seems legit. Pull. Really? We have to have it on pulls? I hate it. Oh, I hate this goddamn game. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we got a strike two. So we're going to try to go in there with that curve. You know, it's a 3-2 though. Very dangerous anyway to get this. But, oh, he walks.
God damn it, Baylor. Fucking
Here's the 1-1. Ground ball. The double play. Yes, we got him. Alright, let's try to get this final out here in this inning. Here's the 1-2. And struck him out. What a good inning. JD Drew, he's a high overall in this game too. Well, in this season at least. Here's the 1-2. So we're in the top of the second here. Remember, guys, this is a 2001 St. Louis Cardinals season. If you guys did not read the... No, that's not his first major league strikeout. So here's McGwire. Now, I doubt that I'll hit anything with him all game. Yeah, see, told you. I'm not even that bad. I just swung really bad. Well, that was a bad pitch swing on us also. Bad change up. Another four-seam fastball. Struck him out. Here's a 1-1. That was a curveball dangerous because he nearly got all of that one. Here comes the 1-2. We're going to pitch this one out of the zone mostly. Changeup was out of the zone. We're going to go for the curve now. This one, it's going to be inside. That's a ground ball to Renteria. He's going to throw it to first, and that's the second out of the inning. So far, so good. Kevin Young, though, I think this could be one of their powerful hit. Oh my, I cannot talk today. Powerful hitters. A lot of these guys in our lineup has power, mostly Pujols, McGwire. Oh, here's a ground ball. There is Pujols right there at third, and that's up. 1-2-3 inning. And we are back here now in Pittsburgh. Here's the 1-1. Fastball up and high for ball 2. Here comes a 2-1, a ground ball. Shortstop. 1 down in the inning. After that play. And into Renteria. I love his batting stance. Now, he played for Boston after his St. Louis career. Ooh, that was a good fastball to really make contact with like Pujols or McGwire. That ball would have been sent out of here. Here's the 1-2. Nice slider. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to pitch that. It didn't feel like a slider. Well, it felt like one because it was so slow. My bad for saying that. It didn't feel like one because it really was. Nice curve. I thought that was going to die down in the zone, but either way, that's number out. So Matt Morris, this should be an easy out. But we're making him pitch a little bit more because it's only in the top of the third. But he's only gave up 1 hit. I knew that. It's a pitcher I'm not going to hit. And we're going to go see you. We're going to the top of the 4th. We'll see you in a bit after this commercial. And we are back here in Pittsburgh with Matt Morris and the Cardinals. They're getting ready. Here's the 1-1. That's a fly ball. It's heading out to center field. And he's there to make the catch. 1 down in the inning. Their shortstop, Jack Wilson, comes up. I like a little bit like how everybody wears these pants. Like with the little bun. I hate him. I can't stand him myself. But it's all good. That curveball was way inside. I'm surprised it didn't back out. But here we're going to pitch the cutter here. And it's a 2-2. Back to Matt Morris here at the pitcher. And that's 2 down. So an easy inning, really. Well, an easy game so far. Just cannot get the hit. So Jason Smith comes up. Now, anything really can happen when you're on legend. So you still got to pitch the pitcher like it's a batter, really. See, that's what I mean. Like, you got to pitch him right. Either way, we're going to the bottom of the 4th here in Pittsburgh. And it's the top of the 4th here with Fernando Vina coming up. Here's a 2-1. He got contact all over that ball. That ball's heading out the right. Just on the warning track for the first out of the inning. Jim Edmonds, he grounded out in the 1st. Here comes the 0-2 from Edmonds. Here's the pitch, a slider way inside. And here comes the 1-2. And the slider got him again. Strikeout number 2. Maybe, I don't know. But here's the 1-1 Albert. See what Albert gets in this at bat. Here's the 1-1, a foul ball that he might have, if he got more better contact and wasn't late on the swing, the ball would have been probably crushed. Here comes the 1-2. High fastball. Not in the zone. A strike, or ball number 2. Here comes the 2-2. It's on its way. J.D. Drew on deck for the Cardinals. If Pujols was to walk, he'd be up to bat next. One of the other the second best hitters in this Cardinal lineup. Here comes the pitch. Ball 4. Pujols walks. And J.D. Drew coming up the bat. He struck out in the 2nd inning. So he's looking for revenge. But nonetheless, he's got a 1-2 here to start it. He did swing. But he'll run down the 1st. That's going to be in the top of the 1st. or the top of the 4th, and we're coming back here live in a minute. And we're back here in the bottom of the 4th in Pittsburgh. Here comes the 1-1 from Matt Morris. A ground ball. And that's one out in the inning. Here comes a 3-2 from Matt Morris again. It's on its way with one down in the inning. It'll be ball 4. Curveball that curveball ain't really working tonight. It's either went in the inside of the plate or way on the outside. He's gonna steal. And he stole second safely. And the Pittsburgh Pirates have a runner in scoring position. He wants to throw a fastball inside now. He gets it, but that ball was dominated. And it is out of here. And Pittsburgh takes a 2-0 lead. As the Cardinals are struggling to hit, but I guess not now. The Pittsburgh Pirates, they get on the board now with a 2-run home run by Giles. And that means the Cardinals are getting somebody warmed up. Look at all these. Nobody in this. Steve Klein, the setup guy, is getting warmed up, but it's only the 4th. You know, he ain't done tonight. Oh, there's that fastball, or that curveball just stayed inside again. Here's the 3-1. Fastball barely cuts it in there, but it's in there for strike number 2, 3-2. Matt Morris, a little broken back, caught it though. Somehow got to that pitch in enough time. So he got one out in the inning, gave up a... Oh, the Cardinals are going to have to come back in this game where they'll be tied up maybe next inning, but they still got quite a while as we're going. Ooh, almost got in there. Matt Morris could not get that ball locked in there. Here comes the 2-2. On its way, ball 3. Kevin Young is on deck for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here comes the 3-2 again. That's way out of the zone again. That curveball is not working. Kevin Young, their first baseman. He drills a ball. It's a base hit. And now there's 2 on. Matt Morris a little bit struggling here in this inning. Thinking about fastball, mostly out of the zone right here. And again, he ain't going. He's not got that fastball. I mean, he'll tell you that. He really don't. Here comes Jack Wilson on deck, and here comes the 3-1. He got that curveball inside finally, but it just hangs a bit for the 3rd out. But the damage was done on a 2-run home run. They gave Pittsburgh their first couple of hits in this game. McGwire that struck out. McGwire knows what he needs to do. He's the power hitter here in this team. Here comes the 2-1. That changeup got him swinging. Ray Langford, a great hitter. Will he come up clutch though? Here's the 3-2. Walked McGwire, so a good inning. Well, a good start to the inning. But Langford that struck out his last at bat, but now he's got an 0-2. He doesn't most definitely don't want to ground out and get a double play going. And that curveball got him. Strike number 3. And the catcher tonight will come out of the game. And Mike Matheny will enter this ball game here. Mike Matheny with a 3-1 count. If he can get something going, he might. Off the bench here tonight, and strike 2. So the 3-2 with Matheny coming off the bench. A great fielder, and you know, he's looking to start soon. Did he break the plane? They're going to say no, and that's ball 4. So 2 walks here. And into Grinteria, that struck out. Has a 1-2 now. He's hoping to drive one in the inner gap. Well, that was the pitch he liked and wanted, and he got it just a bit late. Now he's looking for something down. You know he is. Showing the bunt. You know he isn't. And he got another outside fastball. Again, he did not think about that pitch. 2 on again here with 1 out. Into Gritteria drives one in the middle. The bases are loaded here. But not the guy to bring up in this inning. Matt Morse. Is he looking for a bunt, really? You know he is. He got it down. I think he's now just trying to hit it one. Deep as possible, as deep as probably. To at least drive 2. Oh, he got that ball. He'll drive in a run. Maybe. Here's the throw. Oh, they're going to call him out. So nothing coming through this inning. The right fielder gunned him down. And this will remain a 2-0 game. Athene comes in, and the shortstop Jack Wilson has an 0-2 on him. Ooh, high curveball. Matt Morse, again, not getting that curveball really to work for him. Here comes a 1-2. Ball with driv. Yeah, that's a base hit, and that's going to be in the gap. And, whoa, Edmonds. Who knows what Edmonds done, but now there's, again, another person on base. Is it time to take him out of the game? Well, you got Jason Smith, really, but is he going to sacrifice bunt? He is, and you know Morse is about to pitch high if he's going to be doing that. Pulls with the throw to first, a lousy throw. So with the runner on, Jason Kendall, that was walked, he'll be walked again to try to get that double play working now. Curveball high. Ball 2 in there. He got the double play, maybe. No, he didn't. He did not touch second, so it's 3-0 now. Like, driven in the run. Exactly what he wanted to do. But Morris just wanted to get the double play, but did not happen. Here comes the 1-2. 2-2. Low ground ball to Vina. Got him. Well, another run comes in. It could be Morris's last inning. Vina got a single. They're sitting. So Vina needs to get back on the bases here. And Vina strikes out for 1 down in the inning. Strikeout and a ground out by Jim Edmonds. 3-1 walked him. Here comes Pujols, walked in the 4th. He got a 3-0 count. So if he pitches a high fastball, what is Pujols going to do? Well, he did it. They didn't swing. Pujols is looking for that right pitch. Oh, he had it. He had it in his eyes. That curveball, he hit that 101 miles per hour. Here comes the 3-2 again. And struck him out. Pujols down on strikes. J.D. Drew that struck out twice tonight. Jim Edmonds that walked. Can he get a base hit? Can J.D. Drew get a hit here? Nope, he strikes out as also. The curveball is working. Man, we're back here in Pittsburgh. Matt Morris going back out there for the bottom of the 6th inning. And that curveball is in there for ball number 3. Pittsburgh leads this game 3-0 as Matt Morris obviously is still in this game, but gave up a run in the last inning and gave up 2 before the last inning. And then he gives up a leadoff walk. So not a good start to this inning as Morris looking to find his fastball, but finds it there for strike 2. And he looks to strike him out here. He does. Got him down on strikes. And Morris strikes him out. Kevin Young a single in the 4th. A hit and run was great. Matheny, if he hadn't, he didn't hit that ball, he might have gunned him down there at third. Here comes the 3-2. Ground ball to Vina. Vina with the play. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. Morris probably done after the next inning, but we're going to the top of the 7th here. In Pittsburgh, Jason Smith, 6 innings, 2 hits, 4 walks, 11 strikeouts. Brian Giles, 1 for 3 tonight with the home run and 2 RBIs. Mark McGwire that walked in the 4th inning. He's here with a 2-1 here in the top of the 7th. And a changeup got him out in front. Strike 2. I don't see the Cardinals scoring tonight versus Jason Smith, but then again, you don't know. Curveball in there. Ball 3. McGwire fired it off. That would have been ball 4. McGwire got contact, but a ground out to the shortstop. 1 down in the inning. And then Ray Langford already struck out twice tonight. He'll try to not make it the 3rd time. Here's the 3-2. And nope, he'll make it the 3rd time tonight. Mike Matheny got a 1-1. Oh my God, why am I swinging at this dumb shit? And here comes a 1-2 from Smith here to end the inning. And another strikeout tonight. Another great inning. And we're going to the top of the 8th here in Pittsburgh. No, we're going to the bottom of the 7th here in Pittsburgh as the Pirates lead 3-0. And we're back in Pittsburgh after that commercial break. And Morris is back out there in this bottom of the 7th here. On 85 pitches, a 2-1. Make it 3-1. Jason Smith on deck. Obviously, if he gets on base, he'll probably be done for the night. There's a cut fastball in there. Strike 2. Here's the 3-2. And that's ball 4. Jason Smith, a sacrifice bunt. And he probably looks to do that. Morris is back out there, and he does. But McGwire meant to throw it, and nothing happens. Smith gets on. Now you got Kendall that walked twice already tonight. And Morris is getting tired, but you keep him out there the longer that arm's going to get aggravated. Yeah, they're taking him out. It's 3-1. You don't want this game to get even worse. Call to the bullpen. 27-year-old, the right-hander. They get out of this jam. 3-1, that's a hit. Center fielder, the throw. And no running. He got a base hit. Nobody out in this inning. Quite yet. Change up on the 1-2. Pujols throws it home. Got him. One down in the inning now, Brandon Giles. He'll throw that changeup out of the zone again. Oh, that was way up there. 2-1. That ball was hammered. A grand slam, and the Cardinals are well losing this game tonight. He threw that pitch, no doubter. And it's 7-1, or 7-0 on opening day tonight for the Cardinals and the Pirates here in PNC Park. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, nothing really happening here after that grand slam, and no comeback from the Cardinals tonight as the pitching was not on it. Maybe that's what they look to work for going into this season, is maybe getting some better pitching and in that bullpen usually. And that's a base hit. Edmonds going to throw it to third. Ooh, and the Cardinals are taking a beating right here in this inning after the grand slam. They are not getting much in this inning here in the bottom of the 7th. And now he hits him. So now the bases are loaded again. Mike Matthews is warming up there, but will it help? Will it stop the bleeding? The 3-2 walks a run home. And it's 8-0 in St. Louis. Oh, oof. He's throwing way more balls than strikes tonight, and I can't believe it. I don't want to see another home run. They're going to have Edmonds get this ball mostly for the arm. But what will it help? This is a devastating game right now. Well, the Cardinals are looking to win this game tonight, but oh my God. Jason Smith now looks to... We're going to fast forward to the end of this game. You know what? We're not. We are sleeping. Nope, we're going right to the end of the game. Well, that was not a good first episode, let me tell you. We got smoked 13-2. We legit got smoked. Just not a good game for Matt Morris. These guys have everybody. Pirates were good back then. What team was really good? I'm pretty sure it was the Red Sox that were really good. Well, these guys are really good also. Ichiro's only rated that much. Honestly, I'm fixing that because he was really good. Think about it, he was a bomb. I mean, power has none, but this guy was good. I don't know what these guys are talking He had 99 by means. 90, I mean, you were from the hell better than what the hell they're averaging them. Sammy Sosa. To be honest, I didn't even see King Griffey Jr. There's Barry Bonds, 99 power. Seems about legit. There's a Lance Berkman. Dude, Lance Berkman was a bomb. You know, that guy was a beast. Well, this will cut it for episode 1. I really don't want to make no trades, but then again we do, because the relief is horrible for us right now. But really, I kind of want to go this season to go all the way till 2002 in that, or in this game. Anyway, that'll be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that in